Hello, good morning. My name is Jennifer Dwyer, and I'm a Tribe yoga teacher. And Tribe is, we teach resilience, increased balance, and endurance. And I just wanted to share my deep gratitude and respect to the entire military community. I am not a military member myself, but I fully support you. And I'm honored to share the tools of yoga and meditation with you and your loved ones. And this will be about a 15 to 20 minute practice using the breath, and it's a morning routine I use pretty much every morning. One of the first things I do, and I think it's really useful to have a regular morning practice because the way we start our day, and that kind of sets the tone for how we move throughout our day, with making more conscious choices, more intentionally responding rather than reacting with our daily to-do list and activities. So I invite you to join me. If you're watching later, that's wonderful. Just clear a space. We'll just be lying on our back for a bit and moving our arms. So just have enough room that you can spread out and be comfortable. We'll spend about 5 or 10 minutes on the floor, and then we'll come to a seated position. So if you'd like to sit on a cushion or a pillow to help with your hips, you can have that nearby also. All right, so let's begin. I'm just going to get set up back here. And I also wanted to mention, how it is very useful to have a regular morning practice, even 5 to 10 minutes a morning of quiet stillness with meditation or with some movement can really, these small little habits can have a big impact on how to create, a life that you love and that's joyful. So I read a book called Atomic Habits a while ago by James Cleary, and he has a wonderful website also on atomic habits. And there's a couple of quotes I wanted to share with you before we begin. And what he writes, again, James Cleary, is all big things come from small beginnings. The seed of every habit is a single tiny decision. But as that decision is repeated, a habit sprouts and grows stronger. Roots entrench themselves and habits grow. So all big things come from small beginnings. The seed of every habit is a single tiny decision. So, all right, I invite you to come to lie on your back with the knees bent, so soles of the feet pressed evenly to the ground. Move back a little so you can see me. This is also called Constructive Rest, so just knees bent, soles of the feet down on the ground. We'll just land on the ground, shoulders evenly down away from your ears, palms face down. We'll just settle in, taking this time, just noticing the back of your head softly on the ground, shoulders and torso supported by the ground underneath you. Notice both soles of your feet pressing evenly into the ground, knees point up to the sky. And then just become to awareness of your breath traveling in through your nose slowly. Noticing where the breath travels down to your belly, and maybe even arch your back a little bit so the hip points come forward, tailbone forward. Just real tiny movements here. And then as you, at the end of your inhale, just slowly release, exhale softly. Maybe the lower back, navel to your spine, down on the ground. And on your inhale, breath travels down your torso into your belly. Maybe your hands on your hip points. You can notice the tiny movement here. Back arches, hips go forward. And then exhale, release. Navel to spine. Maybe your tailbone comes up a little bit. Noticing how the tailbone connects to the rest of your spine as you're moving. Just slow breaths here. Slowly filling up on your in-breath. Softening your eyes and your jaw relaxed. Your neck lengthened, soft. And then slowly as the breath leaves, just notice your lower back connecting to the ground, hips lift, almost like a tiny bridge here. Just one more slow breath here, filling up slowly. Just noticing the space as your back arches underneath you. Noticing the soles of the feet pressing evenly in the ground. And as the breath slowly leaves, emptying completely before the next breath comes in. This also helps give the diaphragm room to move, which regulates your nervous system, creating space here. Now we'll bring our arms out to a T position. So arms extend out from your shoulders, palms face up. Your next inhale, back arches, so tailbone rolls down towards your heels, filling up on your inhale. And on the exhale, we'll slowly roll your palms to face down. It's just rolling like a log, and then lifting your hips slightly. Inhale, palms flip to face up, back arches. And then slowly on your exhale, release. You can even sigh out your mouth if that feels good. And palms roll, turning down, so thumbs are pointing down towards your feet. We'll do that 2 more times. On the in-breath, slowly filling up, palms flip to turn up, creating space in your chest and collarbones on the inhale. And then exhale, slowly, palms turn to face down, hips slowly lift. We'll come back to center. On your next inhale, this will be a gentle spinal twist. On your inhale, knees drop over to the right. Right arm sweeps up with the palm facing up. And the left hand reaches down towards your heels. And then on the inhale, come back to center. Palms face up. And then exhale, knees drop over to the left. Your right hand sweeps down towards your heels, and the left arm reaches up overhead with the back of your hand on the ground, maybe gently turning your head to the right. And then inhale back to center. Knees point up to the sky. Exhale, knees drop over to the right. Right hand reaches up overhead, left down towards your heels. I'm just adjusting my camera so you'll be able to see my movements a little bit better. We'll come back to center. Hands in T position, palms face up. Inhale, knees drop over to the right. Right hand sweeps up overhead. Left reaches down towards your feet, turning your head to the left. So this is like a side lean and twist. Inhale, back to center, arms at T position. Exhale, knees drop over to your left. Right hand reaches down towards your heels. Left sweeps up overhead, gently turning your head over to the right. And then slowly inhale, back to center. Back to constructive rest. Now we'll slowly make our way up to a seated position. There's options here. You can either just roll over to your side and come up to a seat. You can rock and roll up, or slowly come through a low boat pose with toes pointed, engaging your core here. And then at the end of that inhale, exhale, and slowly turn. I'm just going to sit on a cushion here, finding a comfortable seat with legs crossed, or you can be sitting in a chair, on your couch, anywhere that allows you to find a comfortable seat. Shoulders draw up, back and down. Softening your eyes and jaw. Just letting your weight drain all the way down through your torso, through your seat, all the way spreading out through the ground here. And we'll just do a few minutes of alternate nostril breathing to balance the right and left hemispheres of the brain. So you can either do this just with a visualization. If you'd like to join me, just bring your pointer and middle finger just above your forehead. And with each, the way we'll do it before we begin, I'll just explain, is at the top of the inhale, we'll close off the right nostril with your thumb, and then switch, closing off the left nostril to release. We'll do this together, just slowly. So, softening your shoulders down. We'll take a slow breath in, and then exhale, release, and have your one or two fingers to your forehead, and take a slow inhale through your nose. We'll close off your right nostril with your thumb. Breathe in through your left. Close off your left with your ring finger. Open the right, and then softly release. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right. Nice and slow. At the top of your inhale, close the right. Open left nostril and softly release. Breathe in through your left. At the top of your inhale, close your left nostril, open right, and softly release. Softening your belly, your ribs. Inhale through the right. Close your right nostril with your thumb, open left, and exhale through the left, going at your own pace. Inhale through the left. Close your left, open the right nostril, and softly exhale. We'll do one more round. Inhale through your right. Close off the right nostril, open left, and softly release. And then inhale through the left. Close with your left nostril, with your finger closing left, open right, and exhale. Now just return to natural breathing here. Just noticing maybe the temperature of the breath as it travels in through your nose. Just not, we're not doing or fixing, just noticing here, just being with the breath, right? Just watching it as it travels in and out. Softly filling your belly on the inhale. And then notice it as it leaves. Maybe the temperature of the breath a little warmer as it goes out. Noticing the palms connected to your legs, the seat connected to the cushion or whatever is underneath you. And then we'll just take a moment here of gratitude. I invite you, I do this every morning, just it could be a person, place, anything that you might be grateful for today. Sometimes I'll begin with thank you for this day. Thank you for the air that I breathe. Thank you for the gift of life. Just invite you to just sit here for a few moments, just noting what is it that you're grateful for. What supports you? What are you grateful for today? And the evidence does show, just showing daily gratitude just for a few minutes can actually change your brain in really beneficial ways. Just take another few minutes just of gratitude, noticing what you are thankful for. And then we'll just begin to repeat silently, just for a few moments. I am grateful. I am whole. I am healed. I am patient. I trust. We'll just repeat this a few times. I am grateful. I am whole. I am healed. I am patient. I trust. I am grateful. I am whole. I am healed. I am patient. I trust. I trust. And then we'll just slowly come for a moment of meditation, just silently repeating, maybe even noticing your breath as you repeat, I am. I am. I am. Sit here noticing your seat on the ground, repeating I am. I am. And it made the I am may go a little faster or slower. Just noticing your breath, notice your seat connected to the ground supporting you. Just slowly repeating I am. I am. And so, in closing, you can stay with repeating I am for as long as is comfortable. And I'll just bring palms together at heart center and gently tucking your chin so your forehead gently bows to your hands. I wish you a beautiful day, and with deep gratitude to all of you and our military servicemen and women. Again, my deep respect and gratitude to each of you. And as I said in the beginning, just spending 10 or 15 minutes each morning in, doing short meditation, movement, breath awareness can really help to set your day in a more calm and clear, focused way. And another quote from James Clear is that you don't rise to the level of your goals. So goals can be something in the future, but you fall to the level of your systems. So the systems of yoga, meditation, breath awareness can really help set your day and your intentions in a conscious way. Namaste. Thank you so much. I'll be back next Tuesday, 9 a.m. I'll plan to do another meditation with some movements as well. Thank you.